That's why it's best to do your pills before you start drinking.
Yes.
Then you know, like, I'm already high on these pills. So when the drinks come in, if you've ever made a mistake,
It's time for the Bennington Show, the only father-daughter radio show in the history of radio. The UK wants to ban drinking while standing, which sounds like they're in the pocket of Big Chair. I'm Chris Stanley, and the drunk never stands in the British Empire.
like to, I like to take a little fucking, a little load off, as I put it.
Rest.
Lay down that way. If I pass out, I'm just right there on the floor.
I think that's actually great for bars. If everyone's laying down, drinking together, and nice, sleepy, drunky slumber.
So I guess they have a lot of standing drinking places.
A lot of
But
standing.
all you need is a stool.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. The UK is out of control right now. I don't know why they're
Well,
making
first of all, you can relax about the UK. That's not our problems. Let
Yeah.
them do what they want to do. Whether they're in control or not has nothing to do with us. But I was just coming up with, you're probably better off standing and drinking than sitting on a stool where you could fall and break that neck of yours.
Yes, and I'll say this, sometimes that could be very sneaky. You're sitting for a long period of time, you're having plenty of drinks, you're having a great time. Not until you stand up that you went, oops, I'm drunker than I thought. So if you never sit, then you always know how drunk you are.
Right.
You're staying on top of it.
That's why it's best to do your pills before you start drinking.
Yes.
Then you know, like, I'm already high on these pills. So when the drinks come in, if you've ever made a mistake and mixed your medicine with your alcohol, it's amazing the explosion that can take place of even beer.
Yes. You know, I have a great solution for them. And I just found out that this thing exists. Have you guys heard of dry float beds?
No.
This is the first time.
Okay. Yesterday
I'm
was
playing
my-
catch up right now.
Yeah. Believe me, we're all going to keep on top of these things. So it looks similar to the concept of a sensory deprivation tank. And if you've heard of those, you're like floating in water and your eyes are... Okay, now imagine a bed kind of made out of a strange, it looks kind of like a gelatinous material. It kind of folds all around you, but it creates a feeling of weightlessness, not feeling of on a bed. Then you do the sensory deprivation, close over the eyes, and the bed looks so cozy and so incredible. It's like a kind of a semi-deflated waterbed, but you're like, you don't have to get into the creepiness of the sensory deprivation tank where you're like, am I about to be waterboarded? Is all I'd be thinking the whole time.
And what are you doing? These are VR glasses he's got on?
No, I think you're deprived
Just
of all
straight-
senses. You're just
Okay.
like, it's like you're floating in a void.
Yeah, the plastic is going to annoy me.
Yeah, I mean, that's got to be perfect temperature, I'll tell you that, because if that starts to get sticky in any way,
hot
shape,
water.
or-
You're gonna have plastic sticking to you. And look, every fucking waterbed has sheet problems. You know what I mean? The sheet does
Right.
not stay on a waterbed. So you end up on plastic and you're like, this fucking sucks. And God forbid you should want to have sex and you're on one of these stupid things.
Oh my God! There's no resistance is the issue, and that's key to intercourse.
Yes, it is. You gotta have that's why you can't do it in a pool and really enjoy yourself.
La resistance.
That friction.
Yeah, you're missing out on the friction. I had this thought the other day. Remember when we played Black Betty on the air the other day, and we thought, like, what a fucking great song.
Yeah.
It's well enjoyed by people. But here's the thing. You'll only hear that on a classic rock station. And you'll never hear another song by that band. No. So that made me think, hey, there are one-trick ponies for classic rock. They never made the Billboard. We think of like a one-trick pony. It's like, hey, this thing had a top 20 tune, and these things never got off of classic rock.
Right.
And yet, you're always glad to hear one of them. I'm going to throw this out here. And Earl, this is something you could get into because you helped kill classic rock at WNEW. And most of the time, I think it was pay for play that got you guys in trouble. But you could go in there with a fucking, let's say, a half ounce of Coke and get your fucking song played. Ooh. Or in Earl's case, a dozen fucking Krispy Kremes. Mm-hmm. Now, here's one that I think is beloved, and yet you don't hear that much. From a fat guy named Mountain, Mississippi Queen.
A little late, but still within the 70s, so I feel like it works. I'm going to say the Knack, My Sharona, one-hit wonder of classic rock era.
Also a song like we just did, you can't get it out of your head once it happens.
No.
Like this should have been a top 40 hit. And it's classic rock, but from what I understand, they ripped off the melody from classical. And I'm talking about Whiter Shade of Pale.
Oh, I love this song so much.
Every human being on the planet Earth loves this song. Those are in there, but it means nothing.
So, yeah,
you know what I mean?
No
we don't know. We don't know what they're doing. It's nice that the waitress brought another tray, but I mean, now we're just drinking. Now we're just drinking like Lincoln.
Fun fact: my husband and I shared our first kiss to this song in a dive bar called Heather's in the Lower East Side. To this song was playing.
I wish you would have put it out there as a guess what song. First
Damn
kiss
it!
During. But I can say it's a very romantic song. It gets used in a ton of movies. 844 Rock God. That's 844-762-5463. It could be from any era of classic rock, which is now about a 40-year playlist. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like it's gone on for a long time. But I'm actually reading a book. Jim McClure sent it over, and it's about WMMR, which was my boyhood radio station. And I'm just reading it. They do long pieces on the production guys and some of the stingers that were put out. It just reminded me, like, when you were a kid and you heard the radio station and you're like, that's got to be the funnest fucking place in the world to work. And the truth is, it is. You know what I mean? Like, you won't have more fun, and you will never feel more elite quicker than if you have a weekend job at a fucking radio station. You walk around like you should be getting free food and concert tickets. All right, let's go over to Dave in California. Dave, classic rock, One Trick Pony.
Ronnie, sound like $1 billion. Ronnie,
thanks,
we got
bro.
Spirit in the Sky, a Greenbaum.
Everybody loves this song by Norman Greenbaum. Again, yes. Is it a religious song? Is it gospel? No one knows, but it does fucking play. Let's go over here to John in Jersey. John, what do you got for us?
Hey, Benningtons, how you doing, man?
Yeah, good.
I got All Right Now by Free.
All right, here's the thing about Free. Free was Bad Company before they became Bad Company.
Okay.
And, you know, they put this out, and the song will never fucking go away. He did a thing where he sang with Queen and fucking crushed it doing this song. But this is Free. All Right Now. You already love the voice. And it's one of the all-time. It's weird because he's like a blue-eyed soul singer, but you never hear him sing soul music. Right. It's always rock.
But you could tell he could. That he absolutely, could. Yeah.
He just, I guess it's prejudice that keeps him from wanting to. Be.
Yeah.
There's no other reason. Let's go to Ken in New Jersey. Ken.
Hi. I've got, well, they might be considered a two-hit wonder, but for me, the Troggs' Wild Thing.
Well, nothing as big as Wild Thing. And right. This is almost like the beginning of garage rock, which is a perfect little genre, but Wild Thing is fuck. They'll prefer the Troggs version.
Oh, yes.
Because it's much more simple.
Yeah.
It's not a guy sitting there playing with his fucking cock. They put the song first. And like Hendrix tried to be psychedelic cool when he did it. But you don't need to do that, dude.
No,
you know?
you won't.
There should be no hat on a hat.
And with garage rock, it should sound like a teenager could play it
Yes.
if they wanted.
And will play it.
Yes.
Yeah. Lo-fi, dog.
Yes. Keep the fi solo, please.
Yeah.
It's my preference.
Here in Michigan is Brian. Brian, what do you got? Plenty of Michigan bands should be on this
Band,
thing.
Earth
Plenty of
Band.
Detroit bands, yeah.
Right.
All right, you went to the Springsteen song, Blinded by the Light. Not a hit for Bruce, a gigantic hit for Manfred Mann. And they kind of took everything out of it except for the hook. And some of they were like, let's just get straight hook. Wrote this song, wrote it with it like a deuce. And then Manfred Mann said douche. And to this day, douche has stuck.
Yes, it's the preferred pronunciation. And you know
100%.
what? It's funny that you said the thing about like it got to the chorus. I hadn't really realized it, but you feel like an addict. Like during the verses, you're like, let me get some more of that chorus real quick, please. Like it's not that it's bad, but it's just like you're itching for it to come back because it's so like thrilling.
Don't bore us, get to the chorus is a
Yep.
big thing that music directors used to boringly say over and over. Let's go to John in Maine. John in Maine.
Hey, Ronnie. Good to
Hey,
talk
man.
to you.
Good to talk
Hey,
to you.
I got two, if I'm allowed.
Well, you got to put it down. Just do
It's
one.
got to be one because you could steal from
Okay, I'm going with my first then. Rick Derringer, Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo.
Rick Derringer, actually many, many years before, decades before, wrote the song Hang On Sloopy, and then stayed pretty quiet, and then came back with Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo, which the first person I ever heard do this was Johnny Winter, but I believe Rick Derringer is the writer. And when I did the Ron and Ron show, we would do these big shows in the morning where, thousands of people would come out. And I booked Rick Derringer to come in and do this song. So I was very, very happy.
Who's just about the life. If they're saying
Yes.
rock and roll, they're
Yes.
just like, you know what we are? Fucking rock and rollers. We should sing
Right.
about it.
That's our thing. That's what we're thinking about all the
this-
time.
This is also the kind of song that, like, if you were in a band and someone wrote this song, you'd be begging to do the backup vocals, not the
Sure.
lead. You're like, no, I want to be one of the guys who goes, rock and roll, hoochie coo. Like, I want to be that guy.
Sure, that's a great place to be. Also, I love this. He talks about going out to the old town hall, and then he brings up a band none of us have heard of before, because there was a band named the Jokers, and they were laying it down. And in my life, the Boogie Holland Band was, in fact, the Jokers. They were, when I was in junior high school and early ages of high school, they were the band that played at all these places, and they would play Zeppelin, and they would play fucking Bad Company, and everybody went. Everybody in my town went. And it was the only time that you could be at like an all ages and smoking up, Johnny. Just fucking smoking up, because they ain't going to stop all of us. Let's go to Gary in Florida. Gary.
Mahalo, everybody.
Huh?
Mahalo.
Ron,
Yes.
are you there? Okay, hey, man, this is, I got one for you. Tommy Two-Tone, 8675309.
Here's the
Great
thing.
tune, man.
This is one worth debating, because I'm willing to say that I don't think Tommy Two-Tone is classic rock. The song broke on VH1.
Right.
I don't know if when VH1 would have hits, the top 40 stations would play it. But I don't know if the rock stations, they kind of were a little bit at war with VH1 because they thought it was stupid.
Wow.
They were fucking embarrassed by videos.
So this moves into a new wave genre that was like top 40 at the time period. Remembered in a, obviously a nostalgic song, but doesn't probably fit with the classic rock genre.
I mean, I know my station didn't play, but God knows what NEW played. They were all over the place.
Yeah.
Again, it was pay-per-play, which was a lot of fun. But if I was Earl, I would have jumped in and said whether or not we played this. All right, let's go over. There is, let's go Tony in Nebraska. Tony.
Hey, Ronnie. Hey, buddies.
Hey,
Hey.
How we doing?
good.
I saw Ace way back in the day with Yes. How long has this been going on? And it's not a rocker. but it's on the classic rock and roll soft rock.
I would say it's yacht rock. It's a straight up yacht rock. You hear it on there all the time. I mean, the guy's got a fucking a great fucking voice, but I don't know if I consider it classic rock. All right, I'm gonna throw one out there. He ended up singing with Starship, but Fooled Around and Fell in Love is a song that you would hear on classic rock and nothing else by it. I forget the fuck it was a thing named after a guitar player. You got it, Chris?
Elvin Bishop?
Elvin Bishop, which his name also shows up during a Charlie Daniels song about the South Gonna Rise Again, which is Elvin Bishop sitting on a bale of hay. It's all I know about him. But He Ain't Good With American Woman is like one of the great fucking rock songs of all time. And no one calls it even like a Guess Who fucking song.
Yeah,
you know, it's just known as American. Amen.
Hey, how about Wild Cherry? Play that funky music.
Well, if we were doing disco songs, I would say 100%, yeah. But there's no way classic rock is going to celebrate a guy who has moved over into disco. It just doesn't happen that way.
Yeah, true. It's a great
There's
song.
nobody more fucking closed-minded than classic rock radio.
Yes.
They're going to call 90% of fucking music shitty.
Yeah, they're
So
going to do
weird.
that. And then, God forbid, there's too much. Like, you can't genre mix unless it's the genres they're comfortable with, right?
Right.
Like, the preset genre mixing is fine. And then also, let's make sure it stays pretty masculine and pretty white. Like, let's keep it in that zone.
But here's the thing, too. Nobody has ever been as, like, snooty that only wears T-shirts, faded band T-shirts.
This is a very good point.
And they think they're better than everybody.
And those T-shirts better not be new, especially to the faded point. It's a very big
Yes.
part of it.
Name 4
Yes.
songs from that band,
And-
please.
And you also don't wear that T-shirt to the band's concert. For some reason,
No.
that became a thing. It's so stupid.
It needs to be an adjacent band, sure, that's within the preset genre, but not the exact band you're going to see. And if
God,
you
no.
buy a T-shirt, you need to tuck that away somewhere very secret so you can wear it at a different show that they're not playing at.
And wear it a lot in between shows so that it gets faded.
Yeah.
Earl, is there any reason you're not jumping into this today? Is there something fucking bothering you?
No, there's nothing bothering me at all. I wanted to actually add one that.
Yes. We expected that.
Thin Lizzy, The Boys Are Back in Town.
Thin Lizzy, this song was so fucking massive. And yes, they've had some other songs that people know. But as far as classic rock goes, they're not going to play Jailbreak. You know what I mean?
They
They're just
won't,
not
yeah.
going to do it. And they're going to know they're going to light up the classic rock having a hit pony. And you made me think of this, Gail, when you said like genre swapping. There was a song called Romeo's Tune, and they really wanted to turn this guy into the new Bob Dylan, the new Bruce Springsteen. It's little Stevie Orbit. His real name, I think, is Steve Corbett, but they tried to sell him as Stevie Orbit when it came out, and they fucking pounded this song, and it never really entered the zeitgeist.
Benningtons, hope all is well with you guys.
Yeah, it always is.
I remember WMMR and WYSP when I was growing up, Ron, so
Yeah, they were the best,
remember those
man.
days.
Yeah.
Going back and forth between the two. Anyway, I'm going with Time Has Come by the Chambers Brothers.
Now, the only problem with this song is it takes a real long time to get to the good shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm like, we could start it and then take 15 minutes off and then pick it back up again. But you know, you're not going to get the casual listener is not going to enjoy it. But start the song, Chris. That they only hear in classic rock. And it's a real weird thing because it really doesn't even deserve the thing, one hit wonder. And yet I don't know how you get anything closer to that. Here's Mike in New York. Mike.
Mic dropped.
Mic drop. I got it, Chris.
The old mic drop.
The old mic drop. Here's another mic in New York. Mike.
Another mic drop.
Okay, so he wanted to bring up Flirt with Disaster, Molly Hatchet, but I will tell you Molly Hatchet is touring this summer, and I got a half a mind to go.
Really?
Because both of those songs I haven't heard in 50 fucking years. I don't know how well I could hang in, though, but it would be a ball. Let's go to Billy in Wisconsin.
I have a Mark in Wisconsin, but no Billy.
Sure. Things are going well over there today.
Hey, Bennington's good to chop it up.
Hey. Good to chop it up, pal.
So this is one guy had lots of hits, but this band only had one, and that's the James Gang with Funk 49.
Well, yeah, Chris went off the thing here, but Funk 49 is a great song. The James Gang did have some things, and of course he went on and had solo stuff, and then was with the Eagles, where he ended up just staying for, I don't know, the past 30 years or something fucking crazy. But he'll get to do a couple of his songs in the middle of these Eagles Stadium. They use in movies all the time. They put it in the Hunter Thompson thing when Johnny Depp played him. And Johnny Depp was being really nostalgic about what it was like to kind of be there at the Summer of Love, and then this song came in. It fucking killed me. All right, go ahead, play it, Chris.
Faction Talk 103, it's the Bennington Show! Faction Talk 103, it's the Bennington Show!
Bennington is back, and Bennington SXM on Instagram. We had some new videos go up this weekend, including Chris's trip to Italy and pizza adventure.
Chris bought pizza in Italy, and then he said he could have got the same thing in Brooklyn, which was, I mean, it's outrageous to a lot of Italian people, but I enjoyed it. Because I will say this, I don't know if you could get the same pizza, but you could get better pizza.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No. That's very, very true. I feel like Brooklyn pizza hits in a way that can't really be paralleled.
Well, I would say this for Italian pizza, it is bread. You can't take that away from.
Yeah.
It is a dry piece of bread.
with toppings of some sort on top.
Yeah, not the kind of toppings we enjoy, and very little sauce and very little cheese.
Yeah.
Their idea of pizza, you can walk anywhere in Staten Island, fucking just put your tongue out and taste a better pizza than they make in Italy.
And here's something I learned: no pepperoni, zero pep.
No,
there's hot salami.
They don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of like the Sicilian style pizzas, if you put something on it like pepperoni, they will then claim it's not Sicilian.
Okay.
They will say, take the name Sicilian off of you. You have a square pizza, but it's not Sicilian. I mean, they're adamant about it.
I get it, but
Yeah.
come on, guys. You're hitting your head against the wall here. It's still Sicilian.
It isn't, because you
They say it
decide,
isn't.
but you're the one who
Yes.
came up with it. You know what I mean?
I guess.
You can say, no, that's not
Look,
it.
And also, you have to understand, like, when you're an outsider to something, you just have to accept it. Like, for example, if you're drinking something and it tastes like champagne and it bubbles like champagne, and you're like, hey, it's champagne. And they're like, no, it isn't. It's not from the region. And you go, yeah, but it is. They go, it
It's-
isn't. It
It's
isn't.
sparkling wine.
Yeah.
Also, if you're not from the region, you can't call it tequila
Oh yeah.
either.
That's true.
It has to be a very small
Is that
valley.
true? I didn't realize.
Yeah, a very small. And then what do they end up calling it?
Otherwise, it's mezcal.
Mezcal.
Mezcal, right.
Which tequila is in under the mezcal umbrella, but mezcal is so smoky, it
Yeah.
feels like it's its own thing. But I guess tequila is under its umbrella.
I will say this: mezcal is a better name.
Yeah.
And
You know what I mean? It sounds like
And I
something a
love it.
cowboy would say.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
Now, I will tell you something that changed in Philly is a lot of the things with hoagies. It used to be if you had a seeded roll, a lot of people would be mad. They're like, a hoagie does not come on a fucking seeded roll. Now it looks like seeded is taking over. And then, when they start to saying, now it's a chicken cheesesteak. It's not a cheesesteak at all. It's chicken.
The word is in there is steak.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
So how could, if it's not a beef byproduct, how could
But you do like them, Gail. You will eat those sandwiches.
Oh, yeah. I will. I absolutely will.
But they need better branding. You can't call yourself a cheesesteak.
Yeah.
And that people will, this is the other funny thing is, people still say hamburgers to this day. Yeah. And what kind of human being has a hamburger, no cheese?
Psycho.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
When you know you could get a piece of cheese on there.
You should have heard me and Jack arguing with our children about this. They're like, have you ever noticed a hamburger is better than a cheeseburger? And we're like, stop trolling us. They're like, you know what? Just don't put cheese on our cheeseburger next time. Just hamburger. Because it's actually better. And we're like, we didn't raise you like this. What are you saying?
Do you think like little kids don't like cheese or it's just them?
I think that I don't know. I feel like food combos are difficult for kids as they're working out their preferences. And so like we're just like throw everything together and like the more you mix these foods together and they're like no, they would like everything kind of separate. I think most kids grow out of that and then some weird adults don't where they need like they want to like finish one dish before moving on to the other if there's a side.
That was Fezzi.
Yeah,
Fezzi
yeah,
had that.
that's a little
He
bit
had to eat all of his
neurodivergent.
fries before he had his burger, but it was just
Kids do that.
It's mental. It's something
Yeah.
mentally wrong.
There's
with you.
something
Now I saw this. There's supposedly a new chain restaurant that people are standing in line for, and I think it's called Chicken Salad Chick, is the name of it. And I only saw this because I said to myself, I've never liked chicken salad. The lady will not eat chicken salad.
No mayo.
Yeah. But there's just something about it. I don't feel like it's tuna fish salad is much more delicious to me.
Yeah.
The chicken salad, I also think is because you go and there's no real basic way of making it. You know what I mean? You're you're not going to get the consistency.
There's no standard.
Have you found this, Chris?
Yes.
Chicken salad chick?
So it's chicken salad chick. That is the name of
is
it.
the name of it.
Here's a picture. And this looks like they've just handed out a pickle and 2 scoops of chick sal.
No, they also put it on different things. You can't eat it that way. But I did see that there were sandwiches with it too. But that bread doesn't look good to me either.
No.
Where is this from? What part of the world?
I'll find out where their franchises are because we
Now-
got to the bottom of this.
Because it almost reminds me of, like, what is that kind of more like fast casual where it's like not quite.
Fast casual, sure.
Yeah.
Like Panera.
Like a Panera. That's what it
Yeah.
kind of looks like.
But that's also like the bottom now. You know what I mean? Like they
Right.
don't. And then I saw this, that Burger King's Whopper sales went up this year more than any time in the past 25 years.
Really?
That the Whopper is back. And I think it has to do with the inflation prices that you're not going to go to the business casuals Gail brought up.
Right.
Because we can't get out of the Biden years.
Nope.
He got us into this. All right, so it's all down, I guess, the southeast, Chris?
Southeast. It goes as far as there's some locations in Texas, but this really has a stranglehold on the southeast here. There's one in Jersey.
And where's their, like, main office?
Georgia.
Georgia, loving the chicken salad.
Shocking, right?
Yeah.
That's really
This could be a big year for the Falcons if this thing catches on.
Now, like, you know how you said the thing about the consistency? Because there's a lot of people, like,
Yes.
to chicken salad has celery in it or a walnut. Some people
Yes.
are throwing a grape in there. What is the chicken salad chick's vibe? Like, what's their standard chicken salad mixture? Because I would agree with you. It's not like you could just say a cheeseburger or even a chicken sandwich
Right.
where you're like, we know the basics of what's going into it. You're putting your own flair on it, and I need to know what I'm getting into.
All right, so I've got the so it's it's Duke's mayonnaise, celery.
First of all, can I just stop you there? I'm a fan of Duke's mayonnaise.
I'm interested. I'm interested.
And it looks like the only thing that isn't like chicken and mayo is celery, and then a secret blend of spices.
Here's my thing. I'd rather have a celery seed than a celery because the little pieces of celery, again, they take you in a whole different direction.
Mm-hmm.
I got no problem with celery. I just don't know how much you're putting in there. Am I eating a celery fucking sandwich all of a sudden?
No, thank you. I don't want a whole stalk in my mouth as I'm chowing down on some chicken salad.
I'm pro, but I'm glad we understood the mayo because unlike even the condiments that go on a burger, a chicken like a chicken sandwich, the mayo flavor is so front and forward that it is important to know the brand of the mayo of the chicken salad because that's going to change everything. If you're just doing like a Kraft or God forbid some just kind of like budget mayo, that would fuck everything up.
Duke's mayo I actually liked from eating a chicken sandwich.
Interesting.
And I go, what the fuck kind of mayo is this? And the lady was like, that's Duke's. It's got a little bit of a bite to it.
Yeah.
It's very vinegar forward. Here's a beef I have with chicken salad chick. It seems all right. So we saw one sandwich with just that shitty, look like toasted white bread, but their main shit seems to be a croissant. And I ain't going to trust a croissant from a fast food operation.
Here's also the issue with a croissant. You know, a croissant in a fast food place is going to be a soft croissant, not a flaky croissant. And I feel like that's a wet interior on a soft exterior. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're going to be begging for that celery just for a little texture.
I'm just going to tell you something right now. The croissant is not for sandwiches.
Nope.
If you want to put a little butter and jam on it, it could be tasty. But you think you're going to load up a fucking sandwich on a croissant? Hey, man, the fucking 80s are over, okay? Stop pushing that bullshit.
It's ridiculous. Also, to make a croissant's a giant pain in the ass. I don't even know how they're fucking banging these things out en masse.
I don't think it's on, but okay.
En masse?
I think it's more of an in.
Mess?
But here's the thing, Chris.
Yeah.
You know it from the baking point of view. You know what I mean? You understand as a baker. I don't even know what you would say is the best way. A fluffy croissant with a crispy exterior. You know what I mean? Because it's not crust.
It's not.
I don't even know what I would call the outside of a croissant.
It's like you want the inside, I believe, like in general, to be very airy. You want that thing like if you squeeze it, it feels like it's going to
But do
collapse.
you want
in on
airy in a fucking sandwich?
No, definitely
no.
not.
Here's the thing. It's a French fucking baked good,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Now, this doesn't discuss much, but the boys in France, they got lipstick in their pants.
Whoa. It's hot.
And the girls in France will do the hoochie coochie dance. And when they climb those poles, you can see their hiney holes. I learned that at a very young age, and I've never forgotten it.
How could you?
Well, people do, Chris. I mean, it's just me.
Gotta check out that hiney hole.
Brian in South Carolina, he wants
Hello,
to talk
Brian.
about chicken salad chicks.
Ronnie B, love the show.
Thanks.
Chicken salad chick. I've only been in that place one time. It felt like I was going into Baskin Robbins, 31 flavors.
Ew.
They had all different sorts and types. And as a purveyor of fine, regular chicken salad, I have not stepped back in foot in that place. And it's I've been clean for 8 years from chicken salad chick.
Okay, here's the thing. He comes up with a good point. When you're trying to launch a place, you don't need a grand variety of it. You know what I mean? Freedom from choice is what you need. Okay?
Sure.
Freedom of choice is what you want, but freedom from choice is what you need. And And I'm going to go in there with Earl and just have him stare at a fucking sign and then ask for little spoons of stuff that he could try before we move on. I don't have that kind of time, chicken salad chicks.
I'm going to get 2 scoops and a sugar cone.
See?
When you're
yeah.
When you're at, like, let's say, an ice cream place, do you get the taste?
What do you mean, let's say?
Because I never do.
Just tell me what you want to know, man.
Because when I look
You
at
don't
that,
have to do the let's say. You could just say ice cream. And there's no other place other than Caviar that offers you a small spoon.
But I'll tell you this, Chris, never. I always take the risk.
Same.
If I'm like, oh, I'm not sure if this is really, and I'm like, you know what? I got to know. Like, yeah, could I get a vanilla cone? But like, what's this banana Foster ice cream? Like, I'm going for it. And if I made a mistake, that's my problem. But I don't make people sit there and give me tiny spoons of samples. I don't do it.
I don't mind wasting their time. I hate wasting the time of people behind me.
Yes.
Let me try the vanilla. What is that exactly?
Just buy it.
And you're saying chocolate, but is it candy or is it still ice cream?
Can I tell you this? One time, I was in line at a food truck for lobster rolls. And this lobster roll place, in their own way, freedom from choice, giving you 2 options, a Maine and a Connecticut. That's all that's on the menu. You can get a Maine, you can get a Connecticut, you can get a bag of chips and a drink. That's all they gave you, right?
And that's just the difference between mayo and butter.
Right. One cold mayo, much like the chicken salad temperature situation, and then a hot buttery option.
Right.
So those are your 2 choices. There's a board that explains those 2 choices, and that's it. It was a very lengthy line. And then the last 5 people before mine, I heard each motherfucker get up there and go, in each one said it the same way. What's the difference between the Maine and the Connecticut? Then this woman, who had the patience of a saint, explained what it was, even though it was written huge next to her. And then they followed up with, oh, I don't know what to get. What's your favorite?
You shouldn't be allowed.
Bitch, you've been in this fucking line for 30 minutes. And I know it's hard to pick. They're both delicious. Get both if you want. I don't know if it's that kind of day. But don't fucking do this to people. Don't do this to people. And what do you mean, what's your favorite? What do you like? You're the one who's got to fucking eat it. It makes me so mad.
First of all, there's a thing where not a lot of people have had lobster rolls. After all this time, it's probably one of the least eaten sandwiches. And in their defense, what if instead of Maine and fucking Long Island, you just put up hot butter or cold mayonnaise? Do you think
but they
the
did
fucking slack-jaw bastards? Yeah, but you got to read deep. Just name it. Simply call it that.
I like this.
It made me so mad. And it was like, if I would have heard one person do it, I would have been like, that's pretty irritating, but I would just move on. But it was like the 5th person in a row. And I'm like, why didn't you just listen to what the last person, I know they were just 1 foot in front of you. Why didn't you just eavesdrop and listen to what she said? It made
A lot
me
of
so
people
mad.
won't eavesdrop, and they don't even read the signs. They just wait until they get up because they want to talk to a human.
I
and
hate
you
it.
ever, when you go in those places where you just have a flat screen now and you're picking,
Hate
people are
those.
just like, they're calling people over all the time.
Yes.
Where should I hit? Where do
What
I hit? I
the
go, you have
fuck?
slowed down fast food, McDonald's.
Yes.
Are the
You know
chips
what?
salty? How crunchy are they?
Here's the thing that Earl came up with a long time ago, and he calls it the KISS rule. And it's keep it simple, stupid. And when he told me that, do you remember what I said to you, Earl? Who the fuck are you calling stupid?
Thank you.
Let's go to Simon in New Mexico. Simon.
Hello, Simon.
Hey guys, it's your connection out here in Albuquerque, your Pluribus connection. How you guys
Oh,
doing?
good to hear from you.
Nice. How are you?
All right, man. So you'll be
Why
excited
would
to
you
know.
say something like that?
You'll be excited to know we're starting season 2. Looks like October. I know everybody's getting in town, starting.
Nice.
Right. But
You know,
here's the
I
thing.
know- Yeah.
I'm becoming very wary of second seasons because
Okay.
A, my friends drop off.
Yeah,
My
that
friends
does.
drop
For
off.
sure.
Yeah.
And then I'm stuck watching it. And then a lot of times I feel like they end on a cliffhanger that has hurt them.
No, I get it, man. I know those guys have been grinding it out for like 2 years, and I get it too, man. I'm a fan, and obviously I work on the show, but I'm a super fan. The writing is just bar none, right? Like I think Vince just goes to a whole different level with his crew.
Yeah.
So that's the cool thing about this. I've worked on other shows where they crank it out every 6 months. You know the concept, but
Right.
yeah, I just want to let you guys know. And once I get some swag, I'm sending it right to Chris. Just need
That's
no words.
Nice.
Now, if you
It's my
if you
swag.
run into Vince Gillian, would you tell him that he has an open invitation to Portcast? If he'd like to come out
100%.
talk about Pluribus while I'm getting my
Please.
chemo, I'd love to have him on.
Yes.
Big fan.
I'll tell Ray also. I'll tell Ray if she's in New York for sure.
Yes.
man.
I love
Yes.
it. Tell her to
Please.
prepare to
Absolutely.
somebody start making out with him while they got the port wide open. Because I
Can
love
I say
him.
one other thing while I got
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
I called the show October 25th, 2013, when I was on the
Wow.
job, and I was talking to you because you guys were talking about body cameras. And Albuquerque just got body cameras because we were under a DOJ consent decree. I know that date because on October 26, 2013, I got in a shootout with an active shooter, all on my body camera. So one day we're talking about it, the next day I got it recorded on body
Whoa.
camera.
I'd
And
love
during
to
that
watch that
conversation-
recording.
Send it to
Chris
us.
Chase, the Chris Chase incident, it's all over YouTube. Chris Chase, Albuquerque.
Okay.
But you made me laugh so hard, Ron. At the end of that conversation, I was being very serious. You just closed it. You go, "Hey, man, why do cops steal?" And I just thought that was funny as hell because I didn't have an answer. It threw me for a
Yeah.
loop, man.
Why do they
Every day, it just makes me laugh, man. And I was like, I just got stumped. But so thank you so much for making me
All right.
laugh the day before. Thank you so
All right,
much.
best of luck to you,
Yes,
buddy.
and
Peace.
excited
Bye.
for season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very excited. By the way,
Columbus.
heated rivalry. Today's production day 1 on season 2, and I feel the adrenaline pumping through my veins. I feel like I'm on a cloud just knowing that they're back
I'm
together.
worried about season 2.
Well, I'm not because I read the book. And here's the thing.
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
They're off book.
No,
And
they're not.
The first, yeah.
No.
The first
So-
premiere of season 2 was called Melting Ice. And I'm like, nobody fucking cares if the ice melts.
Yeah, it was one of those things where I was nervous to read the book that season 2 was going to be based on. Lisa Traeger read it first, and
To
she
you?
wrote to me. I wish she had read it to me. She wrote to me and said, "Fear not." She was like, I don't want to be crazy, but I think it's better. I read the book, and it's fucking better. Like,
All
they
right.
can't fuck it up. They can't. It's
Gail.
literally
I'm
a
going to ask
better
you right
script
now,
than...
Gail. It's time for you to take a stand. Who's your best comedy friend? Amy Miller
How dare you?
or Lisa Traeger?
How dare you? How
You
dare
can
you
ask
say
me
that?
any two comics
But guess
right
what?
now. Ask me any two.
I'm not saying Amy Miller because I know she's listening right now. I feel
But that
like
would be
I'm
the
not
thing to
just
say.
saying. I'm not just saying it. It's you, Amy. I choose you. Okay. Don't tell them.
Chris, ask me any two names.
Big J Okerson, Dan Soder.
Big J.
Big J.
Dan Soder knows that. Big J brought me Dan Soder. Make it something hard I was looking for, like
Okay.
what I did to Gail.
What about Bobby and Jay?
Jay.
Dave Attell and Colin Quinn.
Attell.
See how quiet you got? That's how I
didn't
felt.
say it loud. No, because Attell did the last thing.
Oh,
but-
sure.
And Colin hasn't shown up yet because he says that he throws up at the smell of a hospital.
Good God.
A lot of guys do.
People can't handle it.
But I do like choosing between friends. I think it needs to be
Do
done all the time. Yes. Rank your friends.
You know, I want to point out to Gail that I, too, had a series that was from a book that I loved and turned into on screen. It's a little thing called Dune, and it turned into a hell for me.
Yeah.
So I'm just letting you know it can't fall apart.
But I can tell you this, that the script was very faithful to the first book. And in fact, And don't make me choose between Jacob Tierney and Rachel Reed. I mean, that's very difficult. But I feel like Jacob even did some things that improved upon, like pulled out of, extracted from what her existing book is. I'm telling you, this book is even better. I'm thrilled. I'm so excited. I'm not even worried. I'm not worried about a thing.
Look, a filmmaker cannot stay loyal to the book because it's not a film. It's a book. It's a much different thing.
Right. And that's the thing is that, like, I feel like the things he changed in the series from her book made perfect sense and it worked really well. I feel like it's in such good hands that I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. I feel great.
You hate like a sequel to a book because when I read the original Bible, I'm like, this is so fucking hardcore.
Right,
And then the second one comes out and there's now a new character and he's like much nicer. And I'm like, where's all the fucking blood?
It's very weird because it almost went from like genre leap from like death metal to like folk music, where you're like, where did you change your genre? So,
all right, let's try it with Earl. What do you like? Which Bible do you like, Earl?
I am
Old Testament or New Testament?
I am New Testament.
Soft.
Okay. Can I just say this? Anti-Semitic, and I fucking know it.
Yep.
Anti-Semitic.
Mm-hmm. I always loved that Old Testament. That shit was wild.
It's
really I mean, you know, you've got to decide for yourself what side you're on, you know?
Yeah.
And when you see an anti-Semite like a Mondami, like an Earl Douglas, it's difficult for people.
Two very sexy anti-Semites.
Mondami literally does like to troll.
Oh,
he was he was trolling cops the other day. And I'm like, you're the mayor, dude. You know what I mean? I know you can say something that you don't believe just because it'll chill things.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
He's got that troll in him.
Yeah, he does. And like, I guess, and it's almost like MAGA where the people love it when you troll the other side.
100%. It is very much that same energy just on that side, which that side hasn't really had that before. But it's still,
Right.
it's still
You don't need to say that side over and over without explaining who the sides are.
Good point.
And it isn't all Dems.
No.
It's the socialist Dems.
Yes,
so
the DSA.
you've got to go out of your way
Very good
to
point.
come up with this. Now, Adam Carolla had a statement that I saw people freaking out. And it's because, like, you're not supposed to ever go the way you first heard something. But he said, I don't believe that diversity is our strength. You know what I mean? What we're taught at a very early age. Diversity is our strength. And I thought about that rather than just reacting. And I'm like, it's easier to see in other countries than it is in the United States, where we were built on the immigrant thing, right? But when people go to Ireland now and they go to Dublin and they are looking around for Irish bars and they're running into, you know, fucking African bars and fucking, you know, you're like, this isn't the Ireland that I wanted to come visit. And it happens like in Norway and Sweden, stuff like that. So I get in our country, we could push the diversity thing because we had it.
That's
But people
that is our culture.
But people forget like how long it takes to actually assimilate. Like the Italians feel like they assimilated quick. They did not. The Irish in New York caused a couple 100 years of imbalance. You know what I mean? Where they took over the fire departments, the police departments, and nobody else could get those jobs. People were really weirded out by the Irish. African Americans, I mean, how many years are we looking now? And yes, there is more assimilation than there was. But, Earl, do you think we're at a total assimilation period with the African Americans? Because I know you've assimilated.
No,
you're practically white.
I think
in terms of taste and everything.
I think the assimilation is still light years apart. It's still
really light years.
Yeah, because
Do you know how long a light year is?
because
It takes a whole year for the light to get there.
Crazy.
Exactly. You tell me you're faster than light, I'm calling bullshit.
but we're still at that point where we're like in 2026, we're still having the first African American or black this or the first African American.
I fucking hate that. I hate when everyone has to bring that up. Like, just fucking, the guy won a medal. Doesn't fucking matter. And look, I mean, Jesse Owens. I'm going to say this. I picked him over the white people in fucking Germany.
Hell yeah.
Okay?
Nice.
Strong quote.
Jackie Robinson, I picked him over the white people.
Yes.
I'm a fan.
Do you remember when I was talking about Trump's like Hunger Games that was happening that started this weekend? So I realized like I hadn't seen one thing about it, so I had to go looking for it. And so I go to their social media and I'm just like, oh, it began today. How did it go? And I'm flipping through the pictures of these scrawny white athletes and I can't see one kid and I go, you're telling me that these are the best athletes from every state? I don't know. Have you ever been to a high school and seen who the top athletes are?
What about on the swim team, Gail? Take a look at the swim team. Fucking domination. Not only did I not see it on TV, it never came across my feed.
No,
you're the
never.
only human being I've heard about this from,
It's only
and I
because it's the Hunger
completely
Games.
forgot it. I completely forgot it.
I mean, I was dying. I was dying laughing.
Why don't we just call it the race games? And we have like
Because
the
there's only
Asian
one
team.
race. It was so funny. So of course somebody pointed out like, oh wow, look at this like group of all white athletes from all around the country. And then I saw somebody in the comments being like, these kids just so happen to be white in the pictures. And I'm sure that there are colored kids in this team. And I go, maybe you're not the guy.
Whoa.
Maybe you're not the guy to
That guy was on AOL.
There's colored kids somewhere in there. I'm sure of it. I was like,
By the way,
I don't think we're
the
saying that anymore.
The just happens to be is one of my least favorite fucking sentences. And it normally comes from a well-meaning, fucking libtard. It's like, my kid's teacher, who just happens to be on the spectrum African American. You're just like, what do you mean just happens to be? Fuck, you're nuts.
Yeah, we're all.
I mean, we're having enough trouble with Chicken Salad Chick, which is also maybe the worst fucking name.
Did a crazy person open this place? Did somehow fucking a crazy person make all these franchises? There's a ton of them.
It's just right next to Hamburger Hams.
And I don't think that we should over corporatize everything. Everything should be trendy. But that name is so off trend that I feel like maybe you could have hired someone to take a look at your marketing and your business package, because Chicken Salad Chick does not seem like a national chain. It just doesn't.
Here's the weird thing. People are getting into the food business before the food people. And I mean on a corporate level. So you've got these VC companies, right? And they're looking at stuff and they'll start a pizza place, a high-end pizza place in New York with the thing of this is the first of 5,000. And we got to get lines in New York before we move on. And you walk in and you're like, I don't feel like I'm in a pizza place.
Yeah.
Do you understand the feeling of a pizza joint? It isn't the same as Chick-fil-A.
Right.
I just saw this one viral. Some VC in San Francisco was like, I left my my finance job and I traveled China to learn how to make these noodles. And so now he sends a kit to you for $50 that will make 2 bowls of noodles.
Wait, what?
With and it looks like shit. It's just like a brown fucking box with some noodles
Chris,
that are dry. It's insane.
I'm willing to order. Send me the fucking link. Because, look, there's only 2 of us. I live with 2, there's 2 of us. And
$50
$50 soup is fine with me right now. I'm in a position where I could have $50 soup.
It's
I don't have
insane.
to eat a Chicken Salad Chicks every fucking meal of the day.
Stop eating all that chicken salad.
They're passing the savings on to you. A Chicken Salad Chicks.
I mean, we're fucking through the looking glass.
At the noodle place, they're passing their expenses on to you.
All right, here's this bullshit fucking noodle. Look at this. You're not going to pay $50 for this from some asshole in San Francisco. This is it. There's like 5 sauces, and you boil them shits and throw the sauce on.
Oh my God, that looks great,
dude!
I can't even believe it. And also the fact that it's not even packed well. Like those are just like rattling around in there. There's too much space.
I think all I have to do is just drop that into fucking hot water, and also I feel like me and your mom could just eat one of those sides. I feel like we're getting 4 fucking meals out of this.
It's a 2-year wait list to get this box of bullshit.
I'm just gonna get the ingredients. It looks like all of nothing.
No, you don't understand. He fucking traveled. He walked the earth like kung fu to find out how to make these noodles.
So he's Asian, or at least half Asian.
This person's name's Sarah. I guess it's a lady. I don't know. It's a
You
Lao
keep
guy.
saying this dude.
Is it Michael, Sarah?
I hope not. I hope he isn't trying to grift everyone on these box noodles. Like, our brains are broken.
Your brain is broken. I'm fucking eating it.
Please
In
don't.
2 years, I'm gonna have a delicious fucking noodle soup.
Can't wait for these noodles.
Yeah.
This place ain't gonna be around in 2 years.
Looks like a buckwheat noodle.
What are you eating them now, Chris? I hear you over there chawing down on
Starving,
something.
and I just hear crunching.
Yeah.
What is it?
Some old dried noodles I bought for $200. I got 6 of them.
Don't be an asshole. All right, Earl, if you were going to start a food chain, because you work in a chain restaurant, what would your thing be? What would your specialty be?
I would go like specializing in like cookout food, like specifically popular cookout food.
What is cooking? You talk
not
on
the
a
cabbage.
barbecue?
Here comes cabbage. He's gonna. say
What do you
it's
mean by cookout?
You know, like
food?
barbecue chicken.
Yes, they exist.
So a barbecue
They're
joint,
everywhere.
you wouldn't call it the
Yeah.
because a cookout very specifically is like you're making
You
it
have to be
yourself and
out.
everyone's coming together. What
Yeah.
you're saying is you'd like to own a barbecue joint.
Yeah. And there are tons of those. I mean, you go to Texas, you're eating fucking barbecue.
Yeah.
You can't find much else.
I just went to one yesterday. It's called Pies and Thighs. Real good. Fried chicken.
Oh, love pies and thighs.
They've been around for a fucking long time, Chris.
I
Yeah,
know, but
very
I just went yesterday.
That's the first
I'm
time.
gonna
Did you get the honey butter?
No,
Now,
it's,
here's the thing. Is it a small pie?
it's a slice of pie. It's a slice of pie from a small pie. The actual pie itself is small.
Because they tried to do a thing with cup pies, and it did not work out. Where they
Yeah.
tried to have a cupcake as a pie, and for
Yeah.
some reason you couldn't get the taste down because it was too small
Yes.
of a sample.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
a slice of pie, and you're getting the thighs of chicken,
Yeah, fried thighs, fried chicken thighs.
and you can't get a breast, you can't get a leg.
It's actually, you know what?
thighs.
They threw a wing my way too. So I had some thighs
Okay.
and a wing.
But I will say this, then fucking use the name. But the thigh is my favorite part of a fucking
Same.
fried chicken.
I'm a thigh guy for sure.
The breast gets a little dry.
It does. You're having fun with it at first, then you're like, this is getting dull. Once the skin's done, you're like, that's a lot of white meat just that I gotta get rid of.
What about
The thigh
just
is
a
perfect.
restaurant called Chicken Skins? And you just go in there and you're only eating
it.
skin.
Dude, we're
Yeah.
gonna do this, okay? We're gonna fucking go to the butcher factories. We're gonna because they're always just ripping the
Why
skins
is there
off.
a butcher factory? That's an
What do you
odd
mean?
thing.
You know how like Tyson Farms, let's say they sell these skins.
Tyson, that's the fucking diarrhea place, dude.
You know, but it's just an example. We'll go.
By the way-
we'll
Oh,
go
there's no
you
one
know-
today that's worse than diarrhea. Have you seen it?
Yes.
We can't eat food anymore.
no
We
bacon.
can't eat food. And it's like now it's like they got the. By the way, remember how you were saying like you haven't met anyone who went through it? I had my first situation where someone I know got cyclospora. 5 days she was in the hospital. 5 fucking
Hospital.
days. Hospital. It was
Now-
that level bad.
Why aren't we just calling this the Bobby Kennedys?
Yes.
Yeah.
He thinks this is a cleanse. He willingly eats cyclospora as a fucking treat.
Yeah. And I got a Earl's Cookout Corner, I think, is going to be the next place. It's got people shitting through a screen door. Earl, I can't believe you don't know what barbecue is and you call it cookout.
Yeah,
Soul food.
Yeah, I mean, but this stuff that's specifically done at a cookout. You know, you got your burgers, you got your chicken, you got, just But it'll be
boring.
Can I tell you what? You go to somebody and they're barbecuing, and they're like, I have ribs, I have chicken, I have burgers, I have hot dog. None of that's coming out because they're going to have something with fat that fucking starts a fire in the bottom of it, and a fucking all of a sudden it's burning your fucking burgers. It's the stupid. I know now that you know nothing about grilling by just saying that you get an assortment of fucking meat. If I fucking go any place and they act like we have 4 kinds of meats, I'm gonna go like this. Okay, thank you for letting me know, and I'm gonna jump that fucking fence and get out of there because everything is bad.
Yeah, they're not concentrating. This is why I think. I mean, this came to me a dream, and it sounds ridiculous, but cashed potatoes could work because we just got one thing. We got fried potatoes. That's it.
Wait, so you're gonna name this after the head of the FBI?
No, man, but I have to follow the
Isn't
dream.
his name Cash Potatoes?
It's Cash Patel, but it's very close to Cash Potatoes.
Do you think he could be a spokesperson at least?
I don't know if it'll be good for me.
Not with those eyeballs.
Crazy.
Like, is he talking to me or someone else?
Wonky-eyed freak.
I ate until my eyes crossed at Cash Potatoes.
We'll have waffle fries.
Can I
Is it
tell you
spelled with a
something else?
K or a C?
When Earl has an idea, he won't sell it hard.
Nah, man.
You know, and he starts to stutter, and then he goes, like things that are available at a cookout, like burgers.
Could be literally anything. It could be
Do you
some
know how
sort
many burger places we have in this fucking
of
country?
infinite. I just saw one open up near me called fucking Smack Burger. I'm like, what the fuck does this mean?
You
Is it
smack the
different?
burger.
Different than a smash burger? Is
Hold
a
on.
smack burger?
It's no. It's a smash burger. You guys heard of these?
Yes.
I'm so fucking sick of smash burgers. They're good. They're not bad, but I'm just so sick of them.
Well, like all things, if it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's fucking bad.
Exactly.
You can't act like they're all a certain way. And then some smash burgers are trying to be thicker, and you're like, that's not the point of this.
No, that's not what we set out to do.
I'm going to tell you something right now. I think the simplest, best, most slept on fucking sandwich that is so easy to make is the meatball sandwich. Some people call it the meatball sub.
It's slept on.
You have
for
a
real.
good Italian roll.
It's very good.
You drop your fucking meatballs in it. You melt some cheese, put it back into the oven, melt some cheese crisp up that bread.
Broil it.
It's perfect.
And you know
It's
what's
fucking perfect.
a lot of times I'm one of the people sleeping on it. Like, I love a chicken parm. I love an eggplant parm. Then every once in a while I'm like, you know what I'll do? Meatball. And then I go, what the fuck have I been doing? I fucking forget that I love it.
I know. It destroys the fucking eggplant parm 100% of the time. And I do believe that it beats the chicken parm, but I understand if you're a person who likes chicken.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, I get it.
Eggplant, fuck you. What
No,
am I doing with eggplant?
I love an eggplant parm. I won't have it slandered. It's so
You're
good.
anti-meat.
I'm pro-meat. I'm a meat eater. I eat meat.
We should go to San Francisco, find some VC money, and say
We have VC money down the street from us right now.
We should go down the street, get some VC money, and say we've discovered how to make the perfect meatball and sell them for $50 per 3 meatballs and send them out.
Can I tell you? We have a meatball thing in town. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's the meatball something. I forget.
Meatball company.
I'll stop there every once in a while. To me, it's a little smaller than I want. I want a nice long fucking thing,
Sure.
not a short
Yeah.
one. But most of the time that you see a $50 pizza in New York, it's VC backed. That's why they don't care about the initial fucking cost.
Yeah.
They're dumping VC in, and they're trying to destroy any competitors they have before they go fucking public.
You're right. That's the playbook for fucking all their bullshit.
Everything wants to become a chain, sell out to someone else.
I saw someone reviewing a cronut. This was like over the weekend, and they're like, "It sucks." And I was like, "What year is this? 2015?
Yeah.
Like, what? Why are
You've
you
been
talking
knowing.
about cronuts right now?"
I think I had one once.
Yeah. Here's the thing. People would like a cronut better if they've never eaten a donut.
Yeah.
Right.
Because once you eat a donut, you're like, what the fuck?
Donuts are really good. That's really the problem.
I saw Krispy Kreme was coming out with new flavors. So I said to your mom, I'll go, let's go get all the new flavors. and then we'll just get some donuts and slice it. And when the girls come over, we'll do a taste test because that's always fun for little kids when you do a taste test. But there's not really a Krispy Kreme close enough to where I'm at right now to do it the right way. And yes, can you get it at the supermarket? Yeah. Is the light on? No.
Nah, man.
You're getting 2-day-old fucking donuts.
You need the fucking light on for you to know it's going to be crispy.
The lights went out. You know?
At that point, you're like, why not just sell Entenmann's? Because that's all you fucking got.
What they should do is when the light goes off, then the sign just reads cream, not Krispy Kreme.
It's interesting.
Because you're taking the crispy out of it.
When I lived in Daytona, there was a place right along the fucking road, like a kind of a 2-lane highway. But cars were going pretty fast there. They turned their light on. A guy sees the light go on. He banks his fucking car into a fucking rough right and drove right through the fucking window, right through the front doors. He was so excited to get a hot donut. And I'm like, that's a news story that we can all agree on. Yeah. Awesome.
And it's kind of relatable, too. Like,
Sure.
I'm like, I see how I could do that.
I've screamed lights on when I've seen it.
Dear God.
They're hot.
But here's the thing. When I'm in a Krispy Kreme and it's hot, I only want the glazed. I don't think about another thing.
I don't
it's
mess
just
with it.
glazed for me.
Like, if I'm just, like, in a specialty donut place, yeah, I'll try your different kind of donuts. I'm not sure I've had anything other than the straight-up glazed at a Krispy Kreme. I don't think I have.
I've never had a hot Krispy Kreme. I've only ever had them room temp.
Jesus Christ,
shit.
Chris Stanley.
Yeah,
You
See,
haven't
it's a big
lived.
difference.
You're fucking going all the way to Italy to eat when you could be just going to Alabama.
I know.
Just waiting until the hot donuts now sign turns red. And
I
going
bet
right
this. If you ate a hot Krispy Kreme donut,
Yeah.
you probably wouldn't talk about anything else other than when are we getting our next fucking...
I want a donut so bad now.
I gotta
it's
find
like
a hottie.
really bad. Like, you absolutely do.
I want to take 2 glazed donuts and then put meatballs in between them, squeeze it down, and just eat a big meatball Krispy Kreme
See?
sandwich.
This sounds good.
That's
my
place.
cookout.
We got to get VC, and by when I say that, I mean Viet Cong.
What?
Earl Douglas, Cookout Incorporated, Peace Hold.
Crazy bastard.
Earl, why didn't you bring up the Chambers Brothers today? Where were you on that? Do you not like classic rock anymore? Because you're not even fucking playing it over at that fucking Hard Rock. Is that place even still open since the messy fucking burger collapse?
Oh, that really was a bad thing.
Yes,
huh?
it's still open, and we still play classic rock.
Do you no longer serve the?
What did you
the
play?
Burger of Shame, though.
The 2.0 was specifically for the World Cup, but we still serve the messy burger, the regular messy burger.
Oh, God.
Why? After he fucking embarrassed the company.
He's a fucking loser.
Even his own dad won't talk to him.
Oh, I think he just passed away.
Chris.
Am I crazy?
Yes.
Pick your Super Bowl this year. The 2 teams.
This is very interesting because I've been thinking about one team very hard, and that is the Jacksonville Jaguars will be in the Super Bowl. Verse.
Can I stop you there? Mm-hmm. Who's the first person that brought that up on this show?
You did, Ron Bennington.
So why not say, like Ron said, Jacksonville?
Ron Bennington.
Then I won't be mad.
You should not be mad because the Jacksonville.
No, I'm not even staying with them. Now, I just got jinxed. All right, who you got them playing?
The Rams. No, the Rams. Rams, Jacksonville.
You think the Rams window hasn't fucking shut yet?
I think this is the last year because they got Aaron Donald back.
Do you know the average age on that team?
28.
53 years old.
Oh, Jesus
53 years old.
If old man Stafford stays healthy, they got a chance. I'm feeling good.
That old man Stafford, he don't say nothing. He just keeps rolling. When's the end of our show here today? When are we?
In roughly 7 minutes. Roughly.
We got to end with a one-hit fucking wonder from classic rock.
We did.
My initial choice is Fox on the Run.
Ooh, I like that song. It's fun.
Maybe we'll be getting a taste of that Fox.
I think that would be a good restaurant.
You never know.
Fox Burgers?
You never know.
A little gamey, I think.
You know what else I was thinking too could be the one-hit wonder. Now you're messing with a son of a bitch. Now you're messing with a son of a bitch.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to pick.
I'll just say this. I'm feeling a little foxy.
Foxy Lady?
Oh,
Foxy Lady.
You know you're just a little heartbreaker.
Wait, who is
There's
that?
a
Who
lot
does
to
that?
be embarrassed about with Jimi Hendrix.
That's Jimmy H.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Silly.
all but forgotten, Gail.
Yeah.
He's all but forgotten because he's silly. You're right.
It's a bit silly. It's a little sillier than I thought.
If a 6 became a 9, I don't mind. You should be, because math itself has been changed. Also, I don't like guys who spell their own name wrong. If fucking, you know what I mean?
It's a bit nuts.
If you don't want to be a Jimmy, don't be a Jimmy. Don't try to be a cutesy spelling Jimmy.
You should have went Carl or something, but Carl. You know what I mean? Carl Hendricks. That's kind of a cool name, too. And spelled correctly.
Wow. I don't know. Did you ever met a Carl that you thought was cool?
I don't know if I've ever even met a Carl, to be honest.
I've met some,
I've met
but I don't know
plenty
if
of
it's just
fucking
like.
Carls.
What if it's just James Hendricks? You know, just really decided to be taken seriously.
Very rarely do I pick the formal name for anybody.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing being formal all the time?
Yeah, nicknames exist for a reason, dude or lady. I cut this shit.
It's not even a nickname. It's just your preferred fucking name.
Okay.
You know?
I think I might like Henry more than Hank. I think. That's
Wait,
the only
it
one I can
starts
think
as
of.
Hank?
No, Henry is the
'Cause
formal name.
I think Henry... Yeah. Well, what about Hen? You just call him fucking Hen.
Henny's cool.
I like Henny.
Yeah, Henny Youngman. Who was not a young man. That was my problem I had, and I got in a screaming match. I go, when I booked you, I thought I was booking a young man.
It's bullshit.
Trying to get the youth here.
Yeah.
I really don't like being called Christopher. I like Chris. I like Chrissy. I mean, no one's ever been called Topher outside of Topher Grace. That seems like a psyop bullshit. That guy's just trying to...
Is he really the only one?
Think another one.
I knew a kid. Well, actually, I didn't. This was the weirdest thing. But there were two brothers. And it was like one of these things that they were like almost of legend. Like other kids I knew them. And they were two brothers, and they were Rolly and Topher. So their real names were Roland and Christopher, and they went by Rolly and Topher. And people were like, oh, yeah, Rolly and Topher were there. And I was like, ugh, why do I feel like everyone knows Rolly and Topher but me?
I knew a guy, he went by Twofor. And his last name was $1. So he was two for $1.
That's good.
That guy's mad.
Rolly, I've never heard of anybody call themselves Rolly.
Would you rather be Rolly or Topher between the two brothers? They
Rolly.
seem to be both really liked, by the way.
Give me Rolly all day long.
Yeah, but you are a Topher, Chris. You'd have to be the Topher.
No, man. Call me Roly Poly. Call me Rolly. Roll Dog. Whatever. Just not Topher.
Why don't we call you Rolly Topher?
That's better than just Topher. Rolly Topher?
I saw Serena on that video just called you the fat.
Yeah, that
she did. She called you the fat.
2 semesters of mentorship and managing, and it comes down to the fat.
Do you also hear what she calls Deb?
Yeah, the real executive producer, which also hurt my feelings, but I guess I'm just a punching bag for old Serena.
I said that to Jim McClure. I said,
Please
Jim.
don't.
What the people are saying.
He said, James McClure, take a look at this.
I said, yeah. I go, James, I think we're overplaying Rolly Topher. He's making a little too much money for the way the kids think of him.
I just want to know if they were real, because everyone just talked about them like they were the coolest dudes.
They weren't.
Never met them. I never met them.
They're like Slender Man. They ain't real.
All right. This, I don't know whether this is true. I guess Trump said this to the reporters because they brought up Joe Biden's cancer diagnosis. And he said, if you feel sorry for him, don't feel sorry because he's vicious. I really don't feel sorry for him.
Okay.
What?
It's a really weird thing to say. Really, really weird thing to say.
It's telling.
Yeah.
It seems like ever since he got that new hair, he feels like he can say anything.
He's on top of the world with that shit.
You feel strong.
Yeah. He got all that fluffy height. He's walking a little taller.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I'm going to ask you guys a question real quick because we only have like a minute left.
Mm-hmm.
What is the flattest state of the 50 states?
Ooh.
Would it be Kansas?
I'm going to say Rhode Island.
Earl.
Texas.
No.
Pretty flat. But they do have, some highlands there. And I'm just going to tell you because I just saw this now under the Joe Biden thing.
Uh-huh.
It's a little state of Delaware.
Really?
Very fucking flat state. Very flat.
Never would have guessed.
But Earl is on to something with Texas because when you fly over Texas, you're like, what the fuck?
I bet the mountains in West Texas fucks it up for him.
Yeah, generally coming back from Texas, I'm only flying over East Texas.
Yeah.
That's true. I guess you got to fly back from San Diego to get a good look at West Texas.
And Jeff Bezos owns that mountain out there.
Yeah, but they ain't shit to fucking do there.
No.
I mean, there's nothing out in West Texas. It's fucking scary. All right, that's it for us, kids. We back in here tomorrow? Or no? Are we on tomorrow?
We're on tomorrow, but tomorrow's an infusion day.
It's an infusion day. Yes.
I got to get some of that chemistry in my body.
Yes.
All right, so we'll see you soon. Stay safe, stay cool. Peace.